So glad you're here to stretch and de-stress with me. We'll give another minute or so for everybody to join in. You don't need anything fancy. If you have a carpet, that would be good. If you have a mat, that's even better, but whatever works, we're all just doing our best. Speaking of doing our best, sorry if you hear any background noise. They are weed whacking here at my apartment today. And the only other thing, you guys, is if you have a couple pillows nearby, maybe grab them and have them handy for the end of class. We'll be doing a little bit of relaxation and a couple stretches that can be improved by using some pillows. So it is 12 o'clock. Let's make our way to a comfortable seat. We're going to start cross-legged, however that feels good for you. Get your sit bones out of the way, sit up nice and tall. Hands can rest down or up on the knees, and we'll just close down the eyes and breathe. We're going to take 10 deep breaths all together. For those of you just tuning in, join us in a seat. Start to slow down the breathing. Let the shoulders relax, let the upper body relax. Keeping the eyes closed, start to draw some circles with your head. Staying just in this one direction. I'll let you know when to switch. Know that you're here, you opened this video, you committed to this time for yourself, and just embrace it. Go the other way. One more big circle. Then you can open the eyes or keep them closed. Look over your right shoulder. Slowly over to the other side, letting the shoulders stay relaxed. Back to center, look up, stretch the neck. Then look down, take the hands on the back of the head and gently guide it down. Reach both arms up and over the head. Big inhale. Exhale, reach to the side. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Back to center, both hands down. Extend them far away, just on the fingertips. And drop right ear to right shoulder. Continue to breathe deeply. Over to the other side. And then fingers in. Back to center, interlock the fingers, push the palms away towards me, round the spine, and look down. Pull the elbows back away from me, open the chest, look up. Interlace the fingers in the way that feels a little funky. Again, upper back stretch. And palms together, chin up, open the hands, straight arm chest stretch. I say it all the time to you guys who sit all day. Our shoulders are so rounded lots and lots of the day. So important to counteract that and open the chest. Take the fingers down, walk them back behind you, continue onto that chest stretch, looking up now. Then slowly release, hands on the knees. We're gonna do cat-cow seated. So open the chest, look up, push the belly towards me, inhale. Exhale, round the spine. And let's do that 4 more times. Open up, looking up, exhaling to round. 3 more on your own time, or you can stay with me. Last one. Good. Come back to center, hands on the shoulders. Roll it out, big shoulder circles. This is 7. We're going to go to 10. Your shoulders are creaking like mine. That's okay. Go ahead and go the other way. That was 5. 9 and 10. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach it forward, walk the hands out. Walk it back in. Switch which leg is crossed. Big inhale again. Exhale, reach it forward. Surrender, let your body just hang. And slowly make your way back up. We're going to slide right through onto hands and knees for cat-cow. So you can have your feet down or toes tucked. We're stacking our shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We inhale, drop the belly, look up, and exhale, round the spine. I invite you to find a little movement here. Maybe you sway side to side. Maybe you come back and forth. Whatever feels good for your body. Listen to it. Give it what it needs. Last one. And then we're going to come down all the way to our belly. Inhaling to come up and exhaling to come down. Let's do that again. Inhaling to come up, stretch the back, stretch the belly. Exhaling to come down. 3 more on your own time. Last one. Take the knees nice and wide, toes together. Sit back on the heels and child's pose. I want you guys to take at least 10 deep breaths here, thinking about nothing but the body relaxing and your breath. Stay there if you're still breathing, or start to peel your way up into a single leg calf stretch. Meet me here when you're ready. Trying to get that back heel down to the ground. Never forcing it. We only ever stretch to mild discomfort, never pain. Switch. Left foot down, right leg up. We're going to bend the knee and open the hip out to the side. Slowly come back down, lift the other leg up. Open it out. And back down. Make your way back to your belly for a quad stretch. So you can put both hands like this and rest your forehead there, or one hand, I guess, if we're going to need the other one. But we're going to take that foot and try to bring it into the glute. Switch when you're ready. Take both hands on top of each other. Place your forehead right on your hands. And then we're going to just wiggle the hips side to side. Look and release. Look and be light. And relax. Go ahead and flip yourselves over. We're going to bring one knee into the chest, keeping this leg bent. We'll bend the other one, bring it right in. Maybe with every exhale, it comes a little bit closer to the chest. Maybe you want to accentuate the stretch and straighten out the other leg, keeping that hip down. Whatever feels good, you guys. This is your workout. This is your stretch. Take your knee and bring it outside, trying to open up that hip. And then bring it back in. Straighten the leg up and draw 5 circles to the right and 5 circles to the left. Once you're done with that, take your hands, use the hamstring, gently guide your foot towards your head. Don't be harsh on yourself if your foot doesn't come all the way over your head. That's okay. Be where you're at. And then one more time, maybe you can reach your foot or you grab hold of your calf. We're going to bring that leg out to the side. It's probably not going to come all the way down. See if you can keep this other hip down. And bring it back together. We'll switch and do the same thing on the other side. So hug that knee into the chest and just breathe. Taking the knee bent out to the side, opening up the inner thigh. Coming back to center and straightening it up. Circles 5 left and 5 right. And guiding the hamstring, get that foot coming back towards your head. And with our straight leg, we'll come out to the side. All right. Coming back in and together. Let's take both knees into the chest. Big wrap around and then extend it. So push those legs into the arms and try to make your body into a tiny ball. Slowly release. We'll do that one more time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round. And release. I forgot to tell you guys, if you want a pillow to prop your head up while we're laying down, that is totally okay. So what we're going to do now is cross our legs. Doesn't matter which one. We'll get to both. Cross them over. It'll look like this. And then we're going to reach for our feet. Try to keep our knees in line and hug everything into our body. It's a little silly looking, but you should feel this one in your hips. See if you can just breathe, release any tension, let go of what's not important to you right now. Slowly release and switch sides. And release again. Taking both legs down. Let the feet windmill side to side. Hips relax. And then keeping the right leg straight or bending it, we're going to do just single leg happy baby. So if you can reach that foot, rock on. That's what we're going for. If not, try to bend that leg. It'll help that out a little bit. We're trying to get this knee down to the ground, but for most of us, that won't happen. That's just the goal. Should feel this stretch in your hips and your hamstrings. And slowly release and switch. Remember, you can keep that other leg bent or straight. And release. Cross your left foot over your right thigh. Take your left hand and thread it through your legs. Hands meet behind the hamstring. And we'll hug it in for a lying glute stretch. You can use your left elbow to push against your left knee here, avoiding this knee caving in, but instead optimizing that glute stretch. Straighten your right leg out. Maybe you can hug everything in a little closer. Think about inhale, exhale, and nothing else. Slowly bend the knee, but keep the other one crossed. Place the foot down on the ground Right foot goes over to the right 2 inches and drop everything to the left. Breathe. See if you can breathe deep into your belly. Sometimes it helps to put a hand there. Try to expand and release. Come back up. And switch over to the other side. Cross the right foot over the left knee. Thread the right arm through. Meet it with the left hand. And use the right elbow to push that knee away from your body. Seriously, you guys, I'm so glad you took this time for yourselves. Stretch out your body, relax the mind, and know that you're doing all you can. Straighten your leg up. Maybe hug everything in 1 more inch. Bend the left knee. Place the foot on the ground. Shift the left foot 2 inches to the left and drop the legs to the right. Arms can go out and just relax. Maybe you take the right hand to the belly to remind you to breathe deep. Maybe you let the eyes close and tune into the sensation of the breath. Slowly release. Coming back to our tucked knee position, gently rocking left and right. Should feel good on the lower spine. And then you can rock and roll forward and back until you make your way to seated. We're going to meet in butterfly. So place your feet together. You can hug your feet with your hands. And then let your knees be where they are. You can gently guide them down with your elbows. Once we get back into the fitness center, you can even use a couple dumbbells if you're trying to increase your flexibility on this stretch. Sit up nice and tall. Take your right hand onto your feet, your left hand behind your back, and twist and look over your shoulder. Slowly releasing, switching sides. Back to center, big inhale. On an exhale, fold forward. This is another good one, you guys. If you have those pillows nearby, you can stack it up and just rest your head. Maybe you can use your fists and rest your head on your fists. Slowly make your way back up. Extend your right leg. Left foot goes into the inner thigh. Take your left hand behind you and reach up and over, looking up at your hand, side body stretch. Flex those right toes up, cartwheel your way all the way down, chest faces your thigh. See if you can keep both hips on the ground rather than one side coming up. Roll it up one more time into that side body stretch. Reach it up over your head. Big exhale takes you down, forward fold. And roll it on up. We'll switch sides. Reaching it back. Your pet may join you. You might stretch a little too. And big exhale takes you down. Chest faces the thigh. Slowly bringing it up. Reaching up for that second side body stretch. And exhale, folding forward. All right, we're gonna go back into our butterfly. If you have those pillows nearby, now is a good time to put them back behind you. I would suggest 2 if you can stack them up right behind where you'll be sitting. So we're gonna go into our butterfly. Let the knees come out and then lean back onto your pillow. We'll let the hips open. Maybe you're here, that's okay. Just let gravity do its work. And then while we're here with that upper body, I want you guys to take your arms like a field goal and just open them up. This is also able to be done on the ground. If you don't have pillows nearby, that's okay. And then take the hands together, open up the arms, straight this time. I want you guys to just sit here and breathe. Let your body relax, let the muscles release. Slowly make your way back up. And come back to a straight-legged seat. We're gonna take a big inhale up. Keep the pillows nearby because as we exhale, we're gonna come forward. Maybe there'll be a great prop for you to just relax. Fold into the stretch and breathe. Rolling it up nice and slow. One more time, but this time with bent knees. Bringing it up, exhaling to fold forward. All right, we're gonna come to a straddle seat. So come on up, opening the legs wide as comfortable for you. And then folding forward on an exhale. You can still keep those pillows there if you'd like and rest on them. Should feel this one in the inner thighs. And then we'll reach it up and over. We're going to do a side body stretch here and an inner thigh stretch. And then we'll reach the other way. And then we'll take the hands back behind us, open up the chest, and breathe. Folding forward one more time, you guys. Walk the hands out front. You guys take nice deep breaths in. I'm going to take the cat out of the picture. And then roll yourselves back up. We're going to do some wrist stretching. So sit however's comfortable for you with the lower body. Take your thumbs or your fingers down and just gently bring them towards you. Bring them up. Pull it back. Other way. Bring them up. And then take the arms out like a field goal. Drop your right fingers down. Should feel good in the shoulder. Switch. Back up and together. Roll the wrists out. Are you thinking about your to-do list for the day, or are you focusing on your breathing? Be kind to yourselves. We're going to do a quick hip opener. This one's called pigeon, so make your way into a plank position, pull that leg in, and then start to walk your back leg backwards, trying to keep our hips from opening up and rather keep them square. So if you start to come up, that's okay. Maybe you're not all the way on the ground, totally fine. You can use one of these pillows and prop your hip on it to have some support. Staying upright at first. And then big exhale lets you fold forward. Maybe you bring your pillows back in and you rest your head. Slowly making your way back up. We'll transition to the other side. Other foot comes in, taking our hips and squaring them off. Walking that leg back behind us, possibly using a pillow to prop up our hip. And staying upright. You should feel this one in your hip flexor. That's the front of your thigh where it attaches at your hip. And then big exhale takes you down. Maybe you rest your arms on a pillow or the ground. Slowly coming on up, bringing both knees together, sitting back on the heels, gently rocking side to side, stretching out the toes. Coming on up, arms come up, interlace the hands together, look up and bend back. And coming on up, coming back to a seat. So that for now, you guys, is gonna wrap up the physical stretching portion. We're gonna move into some mindfulness. You can take what you like and leave what you don't. Basically, we're just gonna breathe deeply for the following 10 minutes. I'm gonna guide you through a full body scan to release the muscles. What I'll do now is show you a few positions that you can choose to finish out the class. So if you have your pillows nearby, a couple that you can do is prop your knees to alleviate any stress on the low back, and then just lay down like this. You can let your feet splay out to the side with palms up. If you do have lower back pain, you can take your feet out wide and let your knees fall together while you lay here. Or if you feel like you've been rounded all day and you're just tired of sitting in that position, you can go back to where we were with our chest opener and lay down with your back supported and opened up in this position. Whatever feels good to you guys. So go ahead and make your way to whatever comfortable position you choose for the relaxation portion. Once you get there, just close your eyes. And start to focus on inhale and exhale. Don't change your breathing, just notice it. Notice the chest and belly expand. Continue to just think about what it feels like to inhale and exhale. Start to notice if you're holding any tension in any of the muscles of your face. See if you can release the tongue from the top of the mouth, soften the jaw. Maybe the mouth opens up naturally just a bit. Just relax your head. Notice if you're tightening in the neck at all. See if you can release and relax the neck. Moving into the shoulders. Let them just relax into the ground. Release any tension you might be holding. Down to the biceps, the forearms. Let the arms be heavy. Let the palms release. Let the fingers relax. Let the upper body just be held by the ground. Soften through the torso, chest, the abdomen, the lower back. Let it all just release into the ground. There's nothing you have to do, nowhere you have to be. Notice the muscles of the hips and the glutes. Let go of any tension. Think about the muscles of the thighs. Let them just release. You're not controlling your muscles in any way. Let the legs just be heavy. Release any tension in the calves, the feet, the toes. Just let the ground support you and breathe. Focus on the sensation of your breath as you inhale and as you exhale. What that feels like for the air to enter your lungs and to exit through the nose or mouth. If distracting thoughts come into your mind, just notice them and let them pass. Come back to the sensation of your breath. Continue to breathe normally, not having to change any of your inhales or exhales. Letting anything you don't need float away, any unnecessary thoughts. And then slowly start to deepen the breath, taking some longer inhales and longer exhales. We'll start to bring awareness back to the body by wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, maybe shaking the head left and right, yes and no. If you're laying down, you can roll yourself into the fetal position. Take a breath there and slowly make your way back to seated with your head coming up last, meeting me in a comfortable seat. We'll keep our eyes closed if they're not already. And we'll take 5 deep breaths together to close out class. Everybody inhale through the nose. Don't be shy. Exhale out the mouth. Again. Inhale through the nose. Big exhale from the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Biggest inhale of the day. Taking one last sip of air. Exhale, let everything go. Slowly flutter the eyes open. Thank yourselves so much for spending this time with me, spending this time for you. I'm so glad that you guys attended class today. I hope that you feel a little less stressed. Know that you're doing everything you can in this challenging time. And be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for showing up.